What is up, you guys? It is your boy, Brent Biggest here. Welcome to the video. And we actually have a huge announcement here that, one, we finally won a playoff berth. So no matter what the season goes, we're in the playoffs, which is pretty huge. But we still have to win one more game to clinch a division spot and win a certain amount of games to actually clinch the #1 seed. So, but we also got to do something because it's week 15, and honestly, this comes up basically the perfect time. We get to upgrade 5 players each, or 5 players with the random generator. Pick a number 1 through 46. Not doing that one because Google finally did it this time. Which you guys didn't hear, by the way. Also, I will apologize for this. I'm super sorry that we did not get any commentary or no edits, well, any big edits, honestly, to the 3-man army video. So, apologize, but because of Share Factory not working currently, it's kind of difficult doing that. Anyway, let's get into the video. First number is 49, or 39. So we got to go all the way on the bottom and then basically count to 39. That's basically just what I'm going to do here. So, 46, 44, 42, 40, 39 would be Carson Hill. He's an outside linebacker. You know, that kind of does help. I've always kind of had a little bit of a problem with linebackers, to be honest with you. I've had a little bit of a problem with that. Technically, I don't think this is 39, but who cares? 43, so I'll just do whatever, 45, 46, 44. 43 would be Matt Zillman, which is pretty crucial, by the way, because his throw accuracies are not that great, so that actually is very, very big. Getting that. I actually should have really, you know what I should have done? I should have upgraded his throwing power. Whatever. 16, so I'm going to go all the way back to the top here, and then we're going to count from 16 and see what we get. I hope it's a crucial upgrade like that. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Tilly gets an upgrade. That actually kind of does help a little bit. Because I like running zone coverage, and our zone coverage has been a struggle. Like, it's been pretty bad, so that does help. It doesn't help all of it, but it does help most of it. And this is the 4th one, I believe, and we get 39 again. So we're at, like, what, 42, 40, 39. Typically, it's not 39. Daniel Gable, definitely upgrading his zone coverage abilities. We definitely need to run better zone coverage. Like I said before, which gives him officially 77 zone coverage. And the last one is number 3. So we're going to go all the way back to the top here. And number 3 is Carter Mellicart at linebacker. That actually really, really helps. You have no idea how much this helps. No idea. I'm probably going to decrease one of these stats, probably. Like, I'm going to decrease his man and zone and just increase his change of direction. That's probably what I'm going to do. So, again, it finesses a little bit, but it doesn't finesse too much. So his zone and man will just go down by 1, which isn't ideal, but whatever. I mean, I use him more as a user anyway, so yeah. Big upgrades. These were big upgrades. I mean, obviously, I would have liked one on the offensive line, but having Matt Zillman get that upgrade, though, it's huge. Also, I just realized this. Bramler has a bigger arm than Zillman does. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make him an 80 in throw power, and then upgrade his just a tiny bit. I know it's kind of cheating, but it's not cheating technically because I'm also decreasing somebody else's overall. So it's not cheating for anybody who says that in the comment section. So Matt Zillman will upgrade his throw power by only 2. So it's not huge, but it's going to help a little bit. And I think I might even upgrade Braun Miller's accuracy just a tiny bit in case. So he's still a 70 overall, so it doesn't really change his overall or anything. But again, it does help. Like I just don't personally think he's this low of an overall. I think I might just upgrade his deep accuracy to like 72. Nothing big, but yeah, that makes him a 65 now. That fits a little bit better. I thought for a sec Matt Zillman was out, and I would have been so upset if that was the case. Let me double check if there's any injuries. I mean, I imagine there isn't any injuries on the roster, but never know. Was Mike Hansen hurt? I didn't even realize Mike Hansen was hurt. I forgot about that, actually. Do I move Klopp to guard and then move Dane back? Yeah, just... Klopp just seems such more of a guard. He has a guard build, really. He has more of a guard's build than he does as a tackle. Liam, on the other hand, has that more tackle build. So I will move him to tackle, but he won't be starting at tackle. That would be Dan Creepfall, which that would lead to Cameron Klopp starting. Which I know I literally just moved Dane back to, well, I moved him to guard, and for very good reason, actually. But it's just kind of how the pen and paper works. So, yeah, that's just how things are going to work, I guess. So now we are heading into this game. I'm just want to double check if there's any additional injuries on the roster, which there isn't. Again, Mike is out for almost the rest of the regular season. Well, Jack is missing the rest of the regular season. Just why this first bye is pretty crucial. So, yeah, we're going against Seattle. Not fun going against my favorite team, but I'm not going to skip or make a forced win. And it also hurts even more that this is at home, so... Yeah. I don't want to, like, cheat, you know? Alright. Got to the 24. Matt Zillman comes on the field. Hopefully that slight upgrade does help. Alright, Carson gets a nice, just wide open catch. Carson, and I just looked at this today. Carson is the number 1 player on our roster in yards, which I just realized that today. You would think it would be Braun Miller because of how many times he's done really well offensively. No. Oh, they have to mess up people's route stuff. Ouch. Daniel Gable, he runs his route just fine. He could run his routes just fine. We have a lot of favorited plays. Let's run PA Cross here. This is either going to be Barber or Gable. I don't want to run a lot of like cheesy plays, but I'm trying to get my receivers open. That's the thing. I want to get a lot of... Like, I want to get an open advantage. We want to open up the field. Okay, I need to throw it away. The pocket was getting destroyed there. I want to find that one play. I think it's in this. It's not in that formation. I know there was 2 receivers. Alright, I can't find it. But that's fine. I'll find it eventually. Let's run the ball on this play. Oh, wow. We got nice blocks. You know what I also just realized? Carter is not in the MVP race. That's kind of crazy to say because he has the most rushing yards and the second most receiving yards for a running back, which is crazy. And he's also top 10 in rushing touchdowns. I know, that's kind of crazy. Like, Carter really deserves to win offensive MVP, especially with how this offense has worked. But I digress. I digress.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
All right, there goes the kickoff. Get a nice tackle done and dusted. And here comes Geno Smith and his offense. I mean, I'm not worried about their quarterback situation. The only thing I might be worried a tiny bit about is that run game, and it's mainly just their playmakers, honestly. DK Metcalf, good as Walker, you know those guys. Fumble! Okay, no, I don't think that's a fumble. I think his knee was down. Yeah, his knee was down. I'm like, no way we got a fumble from Kenneth Walker out of anybody. But, hey, you know, that's still a loss of yards, by the way. I've never seen that. I've never seen that play before. And I have ran Seattle's playbook a lot, actually. And I've never seen that play ever in my life. Like, you would think since I'm a Seahawks fan, I would know what this playbook is, but no, I don't know what that play was. Oh, it's fun. I thought that was a play action, but only got a gain of 6.
17 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown. 11 touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride.
That's pretty big, man. I liked when they showed you the career stats or season stats. That's what I liked. That's a sack. We got a pressure off the edge. Matt Zillman and Connor Krieger, I think, in there too. Yeah, that was Connor Krieger on the edge there. All right, 3rd and 12. Let's try to play some nice defensive coverage. And a fumble. This time was an actual fumble when we picked it up. That was an actual fumble. Like that's not going to be overturned. That was an actual fumble. Just trying to target Carson. All right, let's continue to run the ball here. It's been one of the biggest things of how we've been having a successful offense with Max around is having a good run game. Okay. Got 5 yards there. That's good. I'm going to actually run this ball again. It's 3rd and 5. We get another 5 yards here. That's good. Okay, we did not get 5 yards. 4th and 3. Can Colton make this? I don't think he can, but you know, that's whatever. 4th and 3. I'm going to go for it here. It's just short, but Carter to get additional hits. Daniel's now hurt. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I think I don't know what to do. It's either I have Kimball as my backup or I sub Maxson and Brownmiller as my 3rd string. Or my starting quarterback, because I have no choice now. Because of his foot fracture. And you know what? I will... I'll run Kimball. I'll run Kim. You know what? I'll just run Carter as my all-down running back. I'm not a big fan of doing that, but I have no choice, unfortunately. I have 0 choice. Oh my god, what a pancake. It's like I would if it weren't for he had a high risk of having a bigger injury, and it's also a foot fracture out of anything. Alright, we gotta play the pass. Oh shoot, that's a run. Dang, they are doing a really effective job at running the football. Not a big fan of that. I send a blitz on that outside there. Might end up running it on that side anyway. Nope, it's a play action. And that's a sack. Good job. Geo Jock with the sack. Got a 3rd and 9. We need to play some solid coverage here. I want to play some press coverage. Oh, shit, that's open. But he didn't have time to throw it. Our defense is playing very well, surprisingly.
Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Blocking. Make sure nobody gets the ball. This is a very tricky game. Because now Carter is like forced to be in majority of these plays, and I'm just not a big fan of it. Oh my god. I should have ran it the opposite direction. I'm gonna run it again. Oh, you bet your sweet butt. I'm running it again. I'm just running it the opposite side this time. Which, well, I did get 2 yards, but still doesn't help. 3rd and 12.
Two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you'll love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Let's get Tariq Woolen. He freaking bounced. He had freaking those jump shoes. Oh no, please don't be blocked. Thank God.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
Running the blitz, because I have a feeling I'm going to run the ball. Dead. Oh my god, nobody's there to stop him, though. Jesus Christ. They've just been doing such an effective job running the football. It's kind of scary. I won't lie. It's kind of concerning how good they've been doing running the ball. Jet sweep. But we got that perfectly stopped. Connor and Gio there with the tackle for loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Gino. As it complete to Jackson.
You know what would help if Max wasn't like 10 yards back, despite this was clearly a curl route? Thank you. Where is Carter? Where's Carter? Wait, that's not even Carter. Where is he? Is he hurt? Oh my god, Carter Millicar was hurt this entire time. So you know what that means? I wasn't even supposed to have Carter in. And that means Max is forced to be my starting halfback for the rest of the game. Which also means I'm forced to have him as my starting halfback for the rest of the game. That is not fun. That is not fun. All right. Watching that. Oh. He fumbled! Is that an actual fumble, or am I just joking? That is an actual fumble. Wow. Are you serious? That's the 2nd fumble this game. And another tackle for loss. Are you serious? This is such a joke. You literally cannot run the ball. There we go, Max. But not good enough for first. Making it 3rd and 8. Alright, this is the first time Brambler has to throw the ball here. This is not fun. And we did connect it to Carson. Carson has open space, and that's a 1st down. Oh, don't make me do that ever again. Oh, that was a gutsy throw. That was also extremely gutsy, but we got it off anyway. Surely the 1st and more. I don't know how I feel about running into the weak side here, but We did get 3 yards. That's all right. Not ideal, but let's see. I like running it on the left here. I'm still running it on the weak side. And we got a lot of open space. Matt Zillman had his field day with that, making it first down again. Arsa could get open on this. To be fair, it kind of was. I'm going to run it. Brown Miller, you are literally a quarter. He's a wide receiver. You know he can be good at running the football. And that's exactly what I'm doing. That's a touchdown. Daniel Gable. Aiden Brownmiller right now has... That is his first ever throwing touchdown. We are literally running a Wildcat by literally no choice, and yet we're doing such a good job at it. Crazy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Might as well run the Saints offense, because this guy could just play quarterback.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here,
Or halfback, or wherever the frick I need him.
Now Smith and the Seahawks gonna come up.
Really, he could just do anything I want him to. Essentially. That's an RPO. They decided to run it, but we tripped him and only gets a 7-yard gain. Let's run man coverage here. Let's see if I could get Kimball to play some good. Oh, that's a run, but we got that stuff. 3rd and 1. I'm running cover 1 linebacker blitz. That looks to be an actual run, so let's stuff that up. Let's pass. Got that blitz still on the edge. And that gets him Dane Creekfall. Which actually shouldn't, fun fact, supposed to be in. I need to make another substitution apparently because Shoei should not. Oh, Shoei's a backup though. I didn't realize. Oh, Carson. Oh yeah, since he's hurt, I really Carson should be a middle linebacker. But you know, I'm gonna move Shoei at sub linebacker. Not like Dane has played very bad or anything. Jack should not be a sub 3 linebacker, by the way. That should be like Shoei. I really want to see how he could do. If he does, you know, get in, which we don't know.
And it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Is Dix in?
Pulled in at the 24.
And we've got decent return.
But they get 9 back on the return.
We just can't accept any skill position. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, same thing with the offense or the offensive line, but like skill position especially. Like, it's like skill position, at least we have somebody there. Like, Liam can play it still, but outside of that, we don't have anybody. Running the ball 3rd and 5. Maybe not the smartest decision I've made, but hey, it works. 1st down. I mean, again, I'll say it again. Max is a good dang running back, and I'll just keep running the ball when I need to. That is wide open, and I'm running out of bounds. So I really want to get another touchdown. So we could just try to lock up this game. Oh my god. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. And Brownmiller just running it in. That's like the positive thing of having Brownmiller at quarterback. He is so fast. Like, he just could have outrun everybody. 21 to zip. And it's not even the second half. That is disgusting. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm still going to have Max play starting quarterback when Carter comes back from injury, but... And same like with Daniel Gable, but... Or Daniel McCormick, but... You get the point.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock
is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime.
It's just so weird seeing Carter get injured out of anything. It's kind of weird because Carter is so durable in real life. I'm not even kidding,
They
dude.
stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
30-5. We are just playing some lights out defense. It's been very, very surprising because, especially with what happened like last week, it's kind of impressive. And 4th and 5, they are forced to make another punt. What the heck is going on?
This group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
I'm going to knee it. I'm just going to knee it. I don't really want to risk anything here.
The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with a 21-0 lead already, no need really to take any unnecessary risks.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm just going to knee it. I'm just going to simply knee the ball. So we're going to just do run plays, make sure that we don't allow anything deep, and everything should be just fine. This has just been disgusting. I don't know how the heck we've been destroying Seahawks right now. With all the injuries that we have, it's kind of surprising.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 and up to the 33. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here.
There we go. Big play. I'm starting to feel like I should. You know what? I'm going to do that. Next play, Max will not be playing at outside linebacker. I just don't want to risk any injuries. That's like the biggest thing right now. I don't want to risk any injuries. So Shoei will be starting. That's fine. I don't care. He can get hurt. And it's not the biggest thing in the world. Dang. I guess it's fine. Yeah. Just try to play it smart here. Brown Miller, I also probably want to sub out after this play as well. I want to sub Brown Miller out. So, who am I going to sub in though for him? That's the big question. You know what? Let's sub in Caius Lemons. Lemons literally doesn't get any playing time, so I might as well give him a playing time opportunity here. And back up, let's bring in who also just doesn't really see the field that much. Jerome. Jerome doesn't really get to see any time at all. I just to make sure Brown Miller doesn't get hurt. Because obviously he's very important on offense, and with Max Zillman. So we're making some big crucial substitutes. Like if we're down or it's like a tie game or something like that, obviously I will resub them back in. But that's if that happens, which it's 21-0. So I don't think that's going to happen. Oh shoot, that was my guy. Still got Chase Barber. Our corners are still the same. You know, we still got a lot of big contributor players. We just can't allow anything deep. Like I said, it should be just fine. That's a big sack. Who's that? GeoJock again. That's the second sack of the game. Oh, shoot. He's wide open. Oh, I have a great play. We're going to run provincial, but I'm going to run a corner blitz. So they're definitely not expecting that. They are definitely not. Oh, God. No. You are sitting the frick down, Geno Smith. You are sitting the frick down.
From inside the 5. And he will take this one in for the Seattle.
You know what pisses me off? What are you doing? Free fall. You let him ran right past you.
Ken Walker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are
Why?
able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the
Am I missing something?
touchdown's going to put him in double digits.
I swear to God, I'm missing something. Because why did he just let him pass? I'm sorry. But that just makes no sense. Alright, we got Daniel Gable with a solid return.
Starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
And here comes our offense.
For them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
There we go. Max, keep going. Keep going. Get those 5 yards. And Daniel Gable's out. I bet you it's his cramps. I bet you he's out because of cramps. I mean, the good thing is we're probably not going to run a lot of 3 sets anyway. So, it's not the big end of the world. Bruce. You know what? Sure, let's sweat Jerome play. And now, since I'm letting him play, I'm going to sub him out of kick return. And we're going to let Tilly get the kick return opportunity. So, yeah, we're just going to have a lot of injuries on the roster. It's not exciting. And Gable should not be in at wide receiver. So why is he in at wide receiver? So, Lemons has now even a closer opportunity to go and play, which I highly doubt he will get the chance to play. 3rd and 3. That is just short, and you already bet I am going to try to run this. And success. You ain't catching me. This is Aiden Brown while we're talking. You ain't catching him, big cat. Let's gutsy. He caught that. That was so gutsy. That was so gutsy. But we got it. 28-7. What? That wasn't even a great throw. That was not a great throw, but I just still can't believe he ended up catching that and actually making that turn into a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away.
You know what's funny? I barely recognized how bad our offensive line has played this entire game. Want to hear that? You know that's funny? That's really funny. Because I've literally barely recognized how bad our offensive line is in this game. I mean, maybe it has something to do with just not... Maybe it's just kind of because we've kind of just only been all... And Gio's the only one. You already know Gio ain't catching up. You know Gio ain't catching with him. Let's see what we got here. We got Tilly Boy with the return. Tilly Boy.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Some injuries in this game. Jesus. Well, look at that real estate. Look at that real estate. Look at that real estate. Look at this real estate. Max just completely uttered, destroyed them right there.
He's been a tough man to bring down all night. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
I got Shoei there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in
There we
it.
go. There's Carson.
And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defender's
I
hands
am
as well.
just wrecking their team right now.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Now a handoff as they run left side.
Touchdown.
And he's gonna take it in.
We are just steamrolling this team.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers will
Steamrolling. We're steamrolling. I'm actually probably going to sub myself in at tight end. That's probably what I'm going to do. So Blake will be the backup. I'm going to be the starter. You know what? Sure. Let's throw Liam at tackle. Like, you know, let's give him a chance to play. Let's give Chase a chance to play. Gio, I guess, will stay at guard. And same thing with Nathan Nedswoods, because he's forced to play right tackle. Gio will be out for your boy. Nathan is forced to stay in. And let's let Nathan Peterson take over Connor Krieger. Carson, let's let Klopp play. He's forced to play still. He is also going to be forced to play still. I don't think I'm going to change anything in the secondary. I think everything's just going to stay the same. No. Chase and Peterson. All right.
final minute of the third. Extra.
Oh, I forgot to sub Klopp in. It's like, wait, I think I forgot one other thing. Yeah, I forgot to Klopp. Okay. Zillman, starter. Shoei, second. Klopp, third.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
Like, I might as well do this. Like, we're desperate to try to keep players healthy. Might as well do it. Try to keep everybody as healthy as possible.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's the Seattle offense.
I mean, we should still be able to generate some pass rush. I mean, we're only substituting 2 players out in the defensive line. And that was not the case here. Thank God.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. Here's 2nd and 10. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Let's keep it draw. Jace is just too slow to get him. That's a first down. I don't know why they're running the ball in this situation. You're down by 21 points, you need 3 touchdowns to tie up the game, and you're running the ball. Very questionable. That's picked. Or incomplete, that works too. As long as he just doesn't catch it, everything should be just fine.
If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, we did a good job stopping him there. Using Lemon. Using Lemon here. Lemon. And they're going to run the ball. Again, why are you running the ball here?
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
God, there's so many people open. And a missed tackle, that's a touchdown. Okay, so this game ain't not over yet. This game ain't over yet, but I'm still going to keep all my current players what they are. Because I'm not that concerned. Especially if our offense just keeps continuing to play how they've been playing. I'm not that concerned. I'm not that concerned. Jerome, I think with the kick return here, or is it Tilly? It's Tilly. 26.
Near the 25, just a little past there. Call it the 26.
Alright.
Here's a play fake as they set up to
There we go. I'm wide open.
He's got a man. That's called.
And that's a first down and more. This is why I wasn't that concerned.
Before being taken down. So from Seahawks,
This could work, potentially.
at the 42-yard line.
If I could have gotten a good block at the left guard spot, which that's Cameron Klopp. Alright, let's do that again, but let's do it the opposite side. So that we get blocks from Gio and Nathan. Way better blockers. And you can clearly tell that we had a better. Yeah, we need to run shoot clock. What the heck am I doing?
I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming out.
I mean, we can't make a field goal from here. We're kind of forced upon it here. I'm going to make a sky kick.
Up to the challenge.
Now on fourth down on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football.
Good.
As they take over deep in their own territory.
All right, user in Cameron Klopp. Not ideal, but whatever.
Here's Smith.
We need to run like a dime set. That's mine. Are you kidding me? What type of gutsy throw was that? Cameron Klopp with his first interception, which probably seals the game.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it, it's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out.
That might be open. And then run a slant like that. That might be open for a touchdown. That isn't. And that is open for a touchdown. I just got my first touchdown of the season.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Not a boy.
That win streak is going to extend another week.
42 to 21.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
That is just crazy. I'm going to simulate the rest of this game. This game should just basically be over. 42-28. It wasn't that close. The scoreboard doesn't tell a full story. Perfect passer rating by Brown Miller. Perfect passer rating. It looks like we might have some QB controversy with Max and Brown Miller, but, well, not really. Well, until Jack comes back. Brown Miller did a really good job running the ball, too. Like, we did a really, really good job with the averages. Like, Brown Miller, 14 yards per carry. Daniel had 2 yards per carry. Carter had 5.5 yards per carry. Max had 4.4 yards per carry. Joey did a really good job. Same with Carson. No sacks allowed. That's crazy. Gio also got 2.5 sacks. Connor had 1.5. Carson had 1. Max had a half a sack. By the way, I think I just realized this. I think Daniel was playing at corner. I think I could be wrong. And we did get an interception, which that was Cameron Klopp. Crazy. So now, after that game, we could finally upgrade one of the following players. And I think I might consider moving Bramiller as our starting quarterback. Number is 43. Oh, Carter has 11. Okay, so I don't know what to do, because Carter literally was, at 7, like, not too long ago. So I think I might just do all of his upgrade points to, like, 3 instead. And then maybe, like, decrease his overall just a tiny bit, probably. So what? 45, 40. Nathan gets an upgrade. That actually does kind of help. That does help. we needed help at the pass rush position, and that definitely helps with that. So Nathan is officially a 71 overall. I think he may be a better starter than Mike Hansen now. And Carter Mellicar, wait, who's the new injury? I dislocate my ankle. Is that a joke? After finally getting a catch for a touchdown, I dislocate my ankle. You know how unrealistic that sounds? That sounds so unrealistic, and it's actually actually a load of crap, you know? So I will be able to upgrade Carter all the way, but I'm like until we get to like 3, which I'm probably just gonna decrease him just a tiny bit after all these upgrades. So yeah, I'm just gonna upgrade his power ability. Make sure he's a good power back. I'm probably gonna do one more power back, and I'll do one elusive. Right, so that makes him a 79 or 77 overall. You know what? I might just keep it, but I'll actually do 2 more upgrades. I'll do 2 more upgrades because he barely went up overall. Like he barely. Okay, now he kind of has. But I don't think he's went up that much in overall. Like, I think he was like a 75 before, so now he's just a 79. So I think I may decrease him just a tiny bit, but I'm not going to do that much because, again, he didn't get upgraded as much as I thought he would. So, there's that. Gio was close to beating that barrier, too. So yeah, Nathan is officially the better starter over Mike Hansen. That's it's kind of crazy. I won't lie. That's kind of crazy. He's officially the better starter. Why is Billy Turner even here? Why is he even here? I just realized Billy Turner just all of a sudden just popped out. I'm like, why is that sucker even here? I mean, I wouldn't mind him. I would have definitely helped our offensive line issues, but to teach your own. Nathan will go back to right tackle. He should only be there. I actually forgot to move forcibly to tackle. So I'll go to that now. I don't think there's any other additions I have to do. I'm just kind of thinking, what if I bring Brown Miller to starting, or because with what happened with Carter during that game, it kind of does concern me that yes, there is a chance he can get hurt. Why is he 93? That should not be the case in injury. That should be much higher. Decreases awareness just a tiny bit. V vision, break and tackle. Just it's gonna definitely affect his overall a little bit, but his injuries and toughness, that should be even higher than what it is. Stamina, that's fine. Toughness, that needs to go up. So I think that makes him like a 76 now or something like that. No, it makes him 77. That works though. So, like, what is he at linebacker? He's still not that high overall, which is kind of surprising. 94 in injury. Which makes sense, but I think it should still be a little bit different. So I'm going to go and do... Oh, he has 85 in toughness? Oh, come on. That's a joke. Alright, so there's a very high chance he's not going to get hurt anymore. Sure. Yeah, so that's basically it. That was a very, very easy game, surprisingly. We finally won the division, which is clutch. And now our next job is to win the entire conference, which I think if we win this game in particular, we win the conference, which is pretty huge. So I will go. I also need to change the gameplay slider a little bit. That was just like such an easy game. That's crazy to say because that's all pro difficulty we're playing. All pro difficulty, which is a crime. All security. That could definitely go up. The amount of times that they fumbled was crazy. I'll keep the catching at there. There are no significant droppage issues. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoy. Peace.